In the continuation of the last class, write the next problem in hyperbola. The length of latus rectum of the hyperbola x minus 1 whole square by 25 minus y square by 9 is equal to 1 is. This is a hyperbola with the center 1, 0. Here center of the hyperbola is 1, 0. It is in the form of x minus alpha whole square by a square minus y square by b square. Here a square is 25. So a is equal to 5. B square is 9. B is equal to 3. So it is in standard form. Now length of latus rectum is equal to 2b square by a. 2 into b square 9 by 5, that is 18 by 5. Next problem. The center of the hyperbola 2x square plus 5xy plus 2y square minus 11x minus 7y minus 4 is equal to 0 is. Center of this hyperbola is. Let this hyperbola be, standard equation of hyperbola be S. Let S is equal to 2x square plus 5xy plus 2y square minus 11x minus 7y minus 4 is equal to 0. Now center of the hyperbola is obtained in a shortcut method by solving the equations dou s by dou x is equal to 0 and dou s by dou y is equal to 0. Here we see what is meant by dou s by dou x. It is the partial derivative of s with respect to x. Generally derivative is represented by the symbol d. Here partial derivative is represented by the symbol dou s by dou x. Now we observe how to find dou s by dou x. Dou s by dou x means partial derivative of s with respect to x. This is same as derivative, but the difference between ordinary derivative and partial derivative is, if we differentiate with respect to x partially, x is the variable only, x is taken as variable only, remaining all are taken as constant terms. So dou s by dou x is obtained by taking x as variable only. Now apply the same formulas in derivatives, but the only difference is, while finding partial derivative with respect to x, we take x as variable. To find partial derivative with respect to y, dou s by dou y, take y as variable. That is the main difference between ordinary derivative and partial derivative. Okay, dou s by dou x 2 into, apply the same formulas in derivatives. Derivative of x square 2x 5 into, here x is variable, y is constant, so 5y into derivative of x 1 plus y is constant, derivative of any constant is 0, minus 11 into derivative of x1 minus, this entire term is taken as constant, because if we differentiate partially with respect to x, y is constant, so derivative 0 minus derivative of 4 0. Next, dou s by dou y, here differentiate partially with respect to y. Now we take x as constant, derivative of any constant 0. Next, derivative of y 1, so 5x plus derivative of y square 2y, here there is x term, its derivative 0 minus 7 into derivative of y 1 minus 0. Now equate dou s by dou x to 0. What is dou s by dou x? 4x plus 5y minus 11 is equal to 0, or is equal to 11. Dou s by dou y is equal to 0, that is 5x plus 4y is equal to 7. Now solve these two equations and find the values of x and y, then that is called center of that hyperbola. Let it be equation 1 and let it be equation 2. Solving 1 and 2. Multiply equation 1 with 5. Equation 1 with 5. We get 20x plus 25y is equal to 275. Equation 2 with 4. 20x plus 16y is equal to 28. Subtract 9y is equal to 7, 6, 167. So y is equal to 167 by 9. Substitute y value in any one of these two equations and find x. Here I am multiplying with 5, you get 55 only here. Here it is 55. 55 minus 28, 7, 4 minus 2. So y is equal to 27 by 9, 3. Substitute y value in equation 1. From equation 1, 4x plus 5y, 5 into 3, 15 is equal to 11. 4x is equal to minus 4, x is equal to minus 1. Therefore, center is equal to minus 1 comma 3. This way we can find center of any hyperbola. In the same model, write the next problem. The center of the hyperbola 2xy plus 3x plus 4y plus 1 is equal to 0. Here take the equation as s. 2xy plus 3x plus 4y plus 1 is equal to 0. That is the given equation. Here find dou s by dou x and dou s by dou y. Dou s by dou x. Differentiate partially with respect to x by taking y constant. 2 into x, derivative of x1, we get 2y plus derivative of x1 plus 3. Y is constant. If we differentiate partially with respect to x, take y constant. Its derivative 0. Derivative of 1, 0. Next, dou s by dou y. Differentiate partially with respect to y. Then x is taken as constant. 2 into x, derivative of y 1. X is constant, so its derivative 0. Derivative of y 1, so plus 4. Derivative of 1 is 0. Dou s by dou x is equal to 0. Dou s by dou y is equal to 0. From this, what is y value? Minus 3 by 2. X value, 2x is equal to minus 4. X is equal to minus 2. Therefore, center x comma y is equal to minus 2 comma minus 3 by 2. In this way, we can find center of hyperbola easily by applying partial differentiation. It is simple to find partial differentiation. While differentiate with respect to x, take y constant. While differentiate with respect to y, takes x as constant. Write the next problem. Equation of tangent to the hyperbola x square minus y square minus 8x to the hyperbola plus 2y plus 11 is equal to 0 at the point 2 comma 1. The point 2 comma 1. We have already discussed equation of tangent to any curve, either circle or parabola or ellipse or hyperbola, at the point x1 y1 is s1 is equal to 0. Write equation of tangent to the curve s is equal to 0 at the point P x1 y1 is s1 is equal to 0. This formula is same to any curve. See here, let it be s. Write s1 to this equation. X square is taken as xx1, y square yy1 minus 8 is taken as 4 into 2x. 2x is taken as x plus x1. 2y is taken as y plus y1 plus 11 is equal to 0. But what is x1? 2. What is y1? 1. So 2x minus y minus 4 into x plus 2 y plus y1 1. Now simplify. 2x minus 4x minus 2x minus y plus y cancel. Constant minus 8 1 plus 11 12 is equal to 0. Minus 2x plus 4 is equal to 0. Take minus 2 common. x minus 2 is equal to 0. This is the equation of tangent. Next, write one note here. The line y is equal to mx plus c becomes a tangent to the hyperbola x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1 is c square is equal to a square m square minus b square. We already discussed this point in ellipse. When the line y is equal to mx plus b be a tangent to the ellipse is c square is equal to a square m square plus b square. What is the difference between the equations of ellipse and hyperbola? In place of plus b square, here it is minus b square. So condition is also c square is equal to a square m square minus b square. Now write one problem. Equation of tangent to the hyperbola 3x square minus y square is equal to 3 parallel to the line y is equal to 2x plus 4 is what is the slope of this line? Slope of given line. See, given line is in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. What is m value? 2. So slope of this line is m is equal to 2. Slope of this line is m is equal to 2. What is the slope of parallel line? When we know when two lines are parallel, then their slopes are equal. So slope of parallel line is also 2. Okay. Here this line is tangent to the hyperbola 3x square minus y square is equal to 3. First convert given hyperbola into standard form. Given hyperbola is, write it as 3x square minus y square by 3 is equal to 1, or divide separately, we get x square by 1 minus y square by 3 is equal to 1. Here a square is equal to 3, a square is equal to 1 and b square is equal to 3. What is the condition for any line y is equal to mx plus c becomes tangent to this hyperbola? C square is equal to a square m square minus b square. Now substitute the values. A square 1, m square, m is 2, m square 4 minus b square 3, 4 minus 3 1, c square is 1. So c is equal to plus or minus 1. Therefore equation of tangent is Right, therefore equation of tangent is y is equal to mx plus c. Y is equal to m value is 2x plus c is plus or minus 1. There are two equations, y is equal to 2x plus 1 or y is equal to 2x minus 1. In the same model, do this problem. Equation of tangent to the hyperbola x square by 36 minus y square by 5 is equal to 1, which is perpendicular to the line 4x plus 2y minus 3 is equal to 0 is. In the same model, instead of parallel, here tangent is perpendicular. Say what is the slope of given line? Slope of the line 4x plus 2y minus 3 is equal to 0 is, we know slope of ax plus by plus c is minus a by b, that is minus 4 by 2, that is minus 2. Here a is 4, b is 2, c is minus 3. Then what is the slope of perpendicular line? Minus 1 by minus 2, that is 1 by 2. If m is the slope of given line, slope of perpendicular line is minus 1 by m. So m is equal to 1 by 2. This is the slope of perpendicular line. This perpendicular line is tangent to this hyperbola. From this hyperbola, what is a square? Given a square is equal to 36 and b square is equal to 5. What is the condition for any line becomes tangent to the hyperbola? C square is equal to a square m square minus b square. Apply this condition. A square 36 into m square, m is 1 by 2, m square 1 by 4 minus b square 5, 9 times 9 minus 5, that is 4. C square is equal to 4. Therefore C is equal to plus or minus 4. Therefore equation of the tangent is y is equal to mx plus c. What is m value? 1 by 2 x plus c. C is plus or minus 4. Now cross multiply, we get 2y is equal to x plus or minus 8. Here we take LCM. LCM is 2. Cross multiply. 2y is equal to x plus or minus 2 into 4, 8. Here also there are two equations. 2y is equal to x plus 8. 2y is equal to x minus 8. Here c square is equal to 4, then c is equal to plus or minus 2. If c square is 4, c is equal to plus or minus root 4. So we get plus or minus 4 here. Next problem. If y is equal to 4x plus k touches the hyperbola x square by 64 minus y square by 49 is equal to 1, then the value of k is. You apply the above condition. See, given line is in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. What is m value? 4. What is c value? K. When this line y is equal to mx plus c touches the hyperbola, if it satisfies the condition c square is equal to a square m square minus b square, c square k square is equal to a square 64, m square 4 square 16 minus b square is 49. Calculate this value. 64 into 16, (124) minus 49. 124 minus 49. That is 75. Therefore, k is equal to plus or minus root 75. Here 64 it is 1024 minus 49. 975. So k is equal to plus or minus root of 975. Okay, next, write the next problem. In this way we can find normal. Equation of normal to the hyperbola to the hyperbola 3x square minus y square is equal to 3 at the point 2 comma minus 3 is what is the given hyperbola? Given hyperbola reduce into standard form. Write it as 3x square minus y square by 3 is equal to 1. Divide separately. We get x square by 1 minus y square by 3 is equal to 1. Write one formula. Equation of normal at any point x1, y1. Equation of normal at any point x1, y1 to the hyperbola x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1 is a square x by x1 plus b square y by y1 is equal to a square plus b square. This is the formula given in synopsis. What is the point x1, y1 given here? x1 is 2, y1 is minus 3. What is a square from the hyperbola? 1. What is b square? 3. Substitute the values. A square 1 into x by x1. x1 is 2 plus b square 3 into y by y1 minus 3 is equal to a square plus b square 1 plus 3 x by 2 3 cancel minus y by 1 is equal to 4. What is the LCM here? 2. So we get x minus 2y is equal to 2 into 4, that is 8. That is the equation of the normal. Next, we do 1 or 2 problems on pole and polar. Write one problem on pole. The pole of the line 2x minus 5y minus 12 is equal to 0 with respect to the hyperbola 4x square minus 5y square is equal to 24 is we have already discussed how to find pole of any line with respect to any curve, either circle or parabola or ellipse or hyperbola. Always what is meant by pole? Pole is a point, polar is a straight line. Okay, let Px1 y1 be the pole of the line 2x minus 5y minus 12 is equal to 0. Given equation be 1. Then the polar of P x1 y1 with respect to the hyperbola s is equal to 0 is, we know equation of polar is always s1 is equal to 0. Equation of tangent, equation of polar, equation of chord of contact to any curve s is equal to 0 is s1 is equal to 0. What is s given hyperbola? 4x square minus 5y square minus 24 is equal to 0. What is s1 to this hyperbola? 4 into x square is taken as x into x1 minus 5 into y square is taken as y into y1 minus 24 is equal to 0. Let it be equation 2. Equation 1 is polar, equation 2 is also polar. So, equations 1 and 2 represent represents same line. What is that same line? Polar. Both equations represent polar of the point Px1, y1. When two equations represent same line, then a ratio of their coefficients are equal. Take the ratio of x coefficients, 4x1 by 2 is equal to ratio of y coefficients, minus 5y1 by minus 5, constant terms, minus 24 by minus 12. Minus 24 by minus 12, this is 2. Minus 5 cancel. 2 times cancel. Equating first and last terms, 2x1 is equal to 2. So x1 is equal to 1. Equating second and third terms, minus 5 cancel. We have y1. So y1 is equal to 2. Therefore, pole x1 y1 is equal to 1 comma 2. In this way, we can find pole of any line with respect to hyperbola. Right.